Just about 8:43. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM. We have a guest in studio today from Central District Health Department. Rachel Sasma is here to talk about an event that's coming up next month for the recognition of Breastfeeding Month. Welcome back. Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Now, you've got an event next week.
Yeah, next week is already August. So August, we like to celebrate World Breastfeeding Month, and specifically August 2nd, a week from today, we'll have an event from 2 to 4 at our public library to celebrate breastfeeding in our community.
We have talked about breastfeeding for a number of years, and this is something that, because there's so many natural things that really help baby be stronger, breastfeeding is strongly encouraged, and this is a good way to get educated about it, especially for first-time moms or maybe even first-time grandmas and grandpas to understand all of the things that do make a difference here, and it's why it should be promoted and supported.
Yeah, along with some other great community partners that will be there. We are going to host a breastfeeding educational class for those pregnant moms from our IBCLC lactation consultant, Nancy Esch. At 2:30, she'll hold an English class, and then at 3:30, she's going to hold a class in Spanish.
Let's talk about things that maybe someone just found out pregnant. Here comes that first child. What are some of the things they should understand about why breastfeeding is so important?
Well, there's a lot of benefits we know for the baby, but there's a lot of benefits for mom as well. So actually, it can get you back into shape faster because you're burning calories when you breastfeed. So mom can be healthier. It can prevent some kind of postpartum depression symptoms as well because it releases those feel-good hormones too. So, and it just helps a lot with bonding with baby.
I would think bonding would be a huge issue for both parties.
Yeah, definitely. And looking at World Breastfeeding Week, they're kind of talking about this time to focus on going back to work because we know in this crazy world that a lot of moms are having to go back to work. So kind of thinking about those steps that we need to take to continue to breastfeed and be successful.
For those of us, all of us, that have been through the power and the problems that came up with the pandemic, breastfeeding is another way to help prevent issues because if I remember right, there were some shortages during the pandemic. And when you're short on formula, that's a problem.
For sure, yeah. And there's been, after the shortages, there was recalls and, that breast milk is not going to be, we're not going to have to worry about any of those safety issues. And your body changes the way that the baby grows and the breast milk just changes along with that baby's development.
Rachel Sasma's here talking about Breastfeeding Month. It's coming up, but August is next month, so they do have an event on August the 2nd. Full details one more time?
Yeah, so August 2nd, 2 to 4 at the library here. We have the breastfeeding classes in English at 2:30 and Spanish at 3:30. You can come on out. We have some prizes and some giveaways as well.
Information on the website?
Yes, cdht.ne.gov.
There you go. That's a good way to find out and make sure that you're ready. Rachel, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI, 105.5 FM.